about you, baby. Yeah, I'm mad about you.
Hey, this is Time Mom, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button for daily updates. Thanks a lot for joining me. Today, I want to do a breakdown on a defense that I've been using and having a lot of success with. I'm talking about the pinch dog 2 press defense, and it's been something that I implemented a while ago after seeing it just run against me so much online. Like, all of a sudden I was just seeing it like every other game. Someone seemed to be running this play a bunch, so I was like, I think I might have to check this play out. I remember I posted on Reddit too, just asking people, like, has anyone else noticed that this play is just so much more prominent lately? And this pinch dog 2 press is out of the most 3-4 playbooks in the 3-4 odd, and here it is. I'm just using Minnesota here in the New England book. So to come out in the pinch dog press 2 and just do a random play. So this is the first basic setup that I do. First thing is I'm going to base a line, then I'm going to go Y down underneath and Y again up over top to put cloud flats on the field. I think that's important. Then I'm going to shift the line to the left, and I'm going to change their point of attack to slant them to the left. That's with the right stick here, and then I'm going to take X and put him into a little hook zone and just kind of put him in the middle, and I'm going to user him and then put X on a spy. So my user is just going to defend the middle area and then back up to the deep. This is the basic setup for it here. So let's see how we do. It's going to blow up that run right in the middle of the field, as we can see. So this setup is pretty solid, I think, for stopping the run and a lot of intermediate passing kind of downs. I think it's when you play with against more advanced players, you might need to use something of a different setup. See how quickly, too, he just goes right out of bounds. As soon as he makes that catch, he didn't have any room. Try one more here with this setup. Base a line. In there. The spy. Okay. Good. Okay, look at tight ends here. Decent. We're able to stop that run too, even while I was focused more on the pass and just watching those guys. So that's good. So the other setup that you can do, same thing, base a line, down and up to put them onto a press. But I'll put one of these middle linebackers into a deep blue, and this linebacker on the left side, when there's more open field or receivers over here, I'm going to put him into a hard flat, and then I'm going to put B into a hook, and then I'm going to user this linebacker here in this middle area of the field, actually, this mid read. That's where he's going to play, and then we've got the other hook zone kind of playing beside him and the hard flat over there. So I may have to roll over a little bit if he needs help. And I have no spy on the field right now, which is a bit unusual for me, as I often do. You can see that I'm just using this guy. He's got no options. He just ends up going down. This defense is so solid for me. Again, same. This is the setup that I like to use against more advanced people. If I've got like a bunch coming against me, then I'm definitely going to be trying to set it up this way. Oh, he's able to make a little check down underneath, and we immediately hit him. Okay, I'm going to try this again one more time with the deep blue here just to show it. Alright, there we go. Just kind of pushing this guy up too to hover, to help out the line. And he is able to check it down, but, you know, we're going to knock him out, like, very quickly. It is a cloud flat, so it's giving them some room to make that little check down underneath. But you can kind of set them up for it and then go with hard flats at one point and then maybe cut that off and grab a pick there. So you're kind of just setting them up, too, with this play. I think it's amazing. I could probably do a whole scheme of just because you have those 4 linebackers to adjust with, you can make a lot of adjustments on the fly as you see fit. Maybe you can man someone up if they're doing like a little playmaker here or there with one of those linebackers, or you can make so many adjustments. Put one of them into a spy to just send heat just a little bit delayed there, might send a little more pressure. It gives you so many options with this defense, which is why I like it so much. So let's take a look at some of the gameplay footage we have of this play here too. Like I said, it does a great job stopping the run. You can get sacks with it, pass stops, you can get picks, lurks, screen picks, everything. We see here, most of these are just from the basic setup, where I'm going to be just, getting in on the run block here very quickly. So we see a, 2nd and 2. I'm able to shut that down with this pinch dog 2 press. This play 2nd and 9. He's not going anywhere. He's pretty much stopped instantly in the backfield here. They're picking it up. A pitch out to the right. 2nd and 10. No, not going to happen against this pinch dog 2. 2nd and 3. Another short yardage. He's trying to get those blocks, but he's able to get hit contact with and taken down in the backfield. See here, you can see those 3 guys stacked in the middle, so I know it's the classic, the first look that I gave. Terrible user, but a guy's still able to break free and get those tackles in the backfield. So many run stops with this defense. It also, too, like we're seeing with that pressure getting in for the runs, the same thing can happen when you're getting sacks. You're getting so much heat in there with this first setup, especially having that spy. As soon as you see this quarterback roll out, that's when I send the spy in, and boom, that's when I get so many sacks, as you can see. That's always what I'm looking for. Here I'm surprised. I saw a cloud flat, or sorry, another extra hard flat on the field, but the B linebacker was still on the blitz, and he gets in there instantly destroyed. Look at that one. See how quick B was in there that time? And then followed up by the spy. Boom, boom, sack. Getting so many sacks with this defense, as we can see here, and having that my user just right on the line hovering, I think helps kind of make one of the guards make a bad decision on who they're going to guard, and it frees up another one of my my down linemen to get in. There we go. We see the sack getting him again in the backfield. So many times I'll use this play for 1st and 2nd down, use something else for 3rd, and then come back to it for 4th and just burn people, and it's so successful for me. And it still can stop a lot of pass plays like we saw, like even if it does, the pressure's going to get there quick, so he makes a pass. Even if he does get it, it's going to be like that, a little screen, but we're right there to stop it. He's going to try to your opponent's going to have to force passes into bad places. They're going to want to throw it away. That's the smart decision when pressure comes. You don't want to just throw a pass because you have to. If they do make that completion, they're going to get stopped just like that. See here, again, he's trying to throw it quickly. He's going to try to just check it down, and boom, right away, that cloud flat is there on it, ready to make the play. Here we see, again, just looking for his check down, but tries to go deep. We're still able to knock that ball down. I was actually impressed when I don't have the extra deep blue on the field. These 2 deep blues do a pretty decent job of breaking up deeper passes like we saw on this last one, and we see here that looks like it should be open, but luckily my free safety is able to close the gap there, make a hit, and knock the ball loose. And even like so many times too, they're making those bad passes. The AI is just going to jump in there and be able to pick so many passes off in this defense. We see so many times it's just jumping down on these routes. Oh, there's a fumble off the pick. Still pick it up and not able to take it much further. But so I think that's one of the benefits too of this defense, is that your AI is just going to be, especially we're seeing from those cloud flats on the CB, they are jumping so many routes. They're jumping more routes than Super Mario would in this game, all right? So you definitely want to just have them in position to just look at that undercut. He was so open moving to the outside, but a bad pass lead, he's able to get up and just take that one away. And as well, your user is just so active in the middle of the field there, just covering these guys coming across, I think, with drags and just people in these like little corners and post routes, that you're going to pick up some lurks just like that here with Barr. Anthony Barr, probably the best user to be using, and you're going to get lurks with him for sure. Just like that, take it back to the house. And here we go. See, so much pressure on him. He just makes a bad throw right at my user. I'm able to make a couple swerves, take it in again. Anthony Barr, I had a bunch of videos of Anthony Barr where he was failing as an AI, but he is amazing as a user. He's great as an AI too. And this is my favorite play. When you do have that spy, sometimes that spy can come up with big picks, just like that. And it's worked, but you can run it back all the way to the house with a defensive end, just like that. So thanks a lot for checking out the video. That's been my pinch dog 2 press defense. I think if you start utilizing this play, you can have a lot of success with it yourself. Get it in there, get some pressure, get some picks, get some sacks, get some lurks, get some touchdowns, get some wins. So that's my pinch dog 2 press defense. Thanks a lot for checking out the video. You guys have been amazing. I've been Time Bomb. both of those things will continue to be true. Hey, hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and I'll catch you guys
Mad
later.
about you, baby.